Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today I am not here just to speak to your ears. I am here to speak to your soul. Because this video is not simply a video. It is a mirror that reflects who you are now and who you have the power to become. You did not just choose to watch this by chance. It was meant for you. You are here because your inner voice knows it is time to take control of your life, your emotions, and most importantly, your mind. The question is, who is really in control? Your mind or you? Today I am here to give you the key to inner power, to peace, to mastering your emotions, your thoughts, your habits, and your future. So do not just watch, feel this video. Do not just listen, connect with it. This is the moment that will help you take control of the most powerful force in the world, your own mind. And before we begin, let me tell you this video will also strengthen your English. Because when you dive into deep, meaningful topics like this, you do not just learn to control your mind. You learn the language in a way that truly stays with you and grows inside you. So get ready to transform not only your mindset, but also your English. In this video, I am going to give you 15 powerful tips to control your mind and emotions. Let us begin. This is your first step to real power. Tip 1. Avoid temporary pleasure. If it feels good now but destroys you later, it is not pleasure, it is a trap. We live in a world addicted to instant gratification. You feel sad, you scroll through social media. You feel stressed, you eat junk food. You feel lonely, you text someone you know is not right for you just to feel attention. And in that moment, it feels good, but later you feel empty again. You feel guilty, you feel drained. That is the cost of temporary pleasure. Real control begins when you say no to what is easy and yes to what is right. For example, it is 11 p.m. and you have work or study tomorrow, but a new show tempts you. Your mind says, just one episode. But your higher self whispers, sleep now. Because tomorrow, either you control your pleasure or your pleasure controls you. Ask yourself, what will this give me after 1 hour, after 1 day, after 1 month? If the answer is pain, walk away. This is how warriors are built, one choice at a time. Tip 2. Use your intelligence, not your impulses. You were given a brain for a reason, not just to react, but to respond with wisdom. Most people are not really thinking, they are only reacting. They feel anger, they shout. They feel bored, they waste time. They feel jealous, they compare. But intelligence means pausing, observing your feelings, and asking, is this emotion helping me or destroying me? Someone insults you. Your impulse says insult them back. But your intelligence says, why should I lose my peace for their poison? Every time you react without thought, you hand away your power. Your mind is a vehicle and emotions are passengers. Do not let every passenger take the wheel. Train your mind to slow down before reacting. Take a breath. Count to 5. Ask yourself, what is the intelligent response here? This habit of thinking before reacting can transform your life. Tip 3. Master your 5 senses. Your eyes, your ears, your mouth, your nose, and your touch, they are gateways. Whatever enters them enters your mind. What do you watch? What do you listen to? What do you eat, touch, and smell each day? Most people feed their mind with negativity without realizing it. They watch violence, gossip, toxic content. They listen to complaints, lies, or depressing music. They eat food that weakens the body and clouds the mind. All of this drains your inner strength. Imagine your mind as a beautiful garden. Your 5 senses are the gates. Now ask yourself, what are you allowing to pass through those gates? If poison enters every day, how can the garden bloom? If you listen to negativity constantly, how can your mind remain positive? Instead of scrolling random videos late at night, imagine you watch one empowering message. Instead of sad songs, you choose peaceful music. Instead of gossip, you choose silence or something educational. This is how you cleanse your mental energy. Controlling your senses is not about being strict, it is about being wise. What you feed your senses becomes your thoughts, and your thoughts become your life. Tip 4. Choose your memories carefully. Your past is not your prison, but if you keep revisiting painful memories, you will keep reliving the pain. The mind is like a photo album, and every day you flip through its pages. But here is the truth. You have the power to choose which pictures you look at. Many people spend their whole lives staring at the dark pages. They remember the failures, the heartbreaks, the lack of support, the moments when others laughed at them. These memories create wounds that reopen again and again, until sadness becomes a habit, stress becomes constant, and fear becomes normal. But why choose only the shadows? Why not turn the page and look at the light? Think about the times you helped someone, the small victories you achieved, the moments when you smiled even through pain, the times when you kept walking forward despite life pushing you down. That is strength. That is real power. Imagine failing an exam years ago. The sting of that memory might still hurt, but remember what happened afterward. You stood up. You tried again. You refused to quit. That part of the story is far more powerful than the failure itself. The past cannot be changed, but what you focus on can. You are not your scars. You are the strength that survived them. From this moment on, promise yourself, I will stop feeding my pain. I will feed my power. That is how you take back control of your mind. Tip 5. Lack of auto-suggestions is a hidden enemy. If you do not program your mind, the world will program it for you. Think of your mind as a mobile phone and your thoughts as the apps you install every day. The problem is, most people never install their own apps. They let others do it. Parents say you are not smart. Society says you cannot succeed. Social media says you are not enough. And your mind quietly accepts, maybe they are right. That is how auto-suggestions work. They are the repeated thoughts you tell yourself until they become your beliefs, and those beliefs shape your entire life. If you keep saying, I am unlucky, I am not good enough, I always fail, your mind will believe it, and you will live that story, even if it is not true. But here lies your hidden power. You can create your own auto-suggestions every single day. Speak them, write them, believe them. Say, I am calm even in chaos. I control my mind. My mind does not control me. I grow stronger every day. I can face any emotion with peace. Say them to your reflection in the mirror every morning. It may feel strange at first, but your brain listens. Your mind is always listening. Give it something powerful to hear. Repeat it again and again until belief is born, because repetition is the mother of belief. Tip 6. Understand the psychology of emotions. Do not fight your emotions, understand them. When you understand, they become guides instead of enemies. Many people try to control their mind by suppressing their feelings. They say, I should not feel sad. I should not feel angry. I must always be happy. But suppression is not control, it is denial. And denial only leads to an explosion later. The truth is emotions are messages from your inner world. Anger often means something feels unfair. Fear means your mind needs preparation. Sadness asks for healing. Jealousy reveals what you truly desire. Guilt points you toward your values. Instead of hating these emotions, talk to them. Ask, why are you here? What are you trying to teach me? Someone disrespects you and you feel anger. Instead of shouting or crying, pause and reflect. Why did this touch me so deeply? Do I feel unheard in other parts of my life? Do I need stronger boundaries? That is how you grow. Controlling your mind is not about killing emotions. It is about naming them. Because once you name it, you can tame it. And once you understand them, you are free to choose your response, free to move forward with clarity, free to become your true self. Tip 7. Surround yourself with empowering people. If you want to master your mind, you must protect your environment. You cannot plant a delicate flower in polluted soil and expect it to bloom. In the same way, you cannot grow a positive mind in negative company. The people around you matter more than you think. Empowering people are those who lift you up, who speak hope into your life, who remind you of your strength, and who make you feel alive. Negative people are those who complain endlessly, who criticize, gossip, blame, and spread fear. Even if you believe you have strong willpower, if your ears are filled with negativity every single day, your mind will absorb it like a sponge. And slowly, without even noticing, you will begin to think in the same way. Imagine this. You are working hard on your dreams. Every day you wake up early, study, exercise, meditate. But your best friend keeps saying, "What's the point?" Nothing ever changes. Life is too hard. Just accept it. You're wasting your time. At first you may ignore them once, twice, maybe 10 times. But slowly, those words begin to sink in. Doubt slips through the cracks. One small crack leads to another. And little by little, your dream begins to die. Not because you were weak, but because your environment was polluted. Now imagine something different. Imagine friends who tell you, "You're improving every day. Your future is bright. Keep going. One day you will inspire millions." How would you feel? Even on the days when you are tired and discouraged, their words would lift you back up. Because your environment has the power to either poison you or heal you. Negative people are poison for the mind. Empowering people are medicine for the mind. Powerful action. Remove toxic friends slowly, politely, without conflict. Start surrounding yourself with books, videos, and communities that inspire you even if it's online. Seek people who speak about solutions, not just problems. Always remember this truth. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose your 5 carefully. Tip 8. Focus on one task at a time. The mind loses control when it is overloaded. When you try to do many things at once, your brain jumps like a restless monkey from one thought to another, from one worry to the next. Multitasking is an illusion. It feels like you are doing many things, but in reality, you are doing nothing with true power. When you pour all your attention into one task, your mind becomes sharp, silent, and powerful, like a laser. Imagine you are trying to study for an exam, but at the same time you are checking your phone, replying to messages, thinking about a birthday party, and worrying about your future. After 2 hours, you realize you haven't even completed one chapter. You feel drained, frustrated, and angry. Now imagine another scenario. You put your phone away. You close all distractions. You tell yourself, "For the next 60 minutes, I will only study this one chapter. Nothing else." You breathe. You focus. You dive deeply into the material. After 1 hour, you feel strong, satisfied, and in control. 1 hour of pure focus is more powerful than 5 hours of broken focus. Powerful action. Follow the single task rule, one thing at one time. Set a timer for 25 or 50 minutes and commit to doing only one task. When you finish, celebrate. This trains your mind to love focus. Remember this quote, "Where focus goes, energy flows." Make sure your energy flows in the right direction. Tip 9. Challenge negative thoughts. The most dangerous enemy is not outside of you. It is the quiet, inner voice whispering, "You're not good enough. You will fail. People will laugh at you." To master your mind, you must learn to face these thoughts like a warrior. The mistake most people make is believing every thought their mind produces. But the truth is, your mind is a factory, creating thousands of thoughts every single day, and not all of them are true. Suppose you are about to give a speech, and suddenly your mind says, "You'll forget everything. Everyone will laugh at you." If you simply believe it, fear takes control, and you may even cancel your speech. But if you fight back like a strong fighter, you ask yourself, "Is this thought 100% true? No, it is just fear. Have I prepared? Yes. And even if I make a mistake, it's normal. I will continue." At that moment, the negative thought loses its power. You take control. Remember, negative thoughts are like bullies. If you confront them, they back away. If you stay silent, they grow stronger. Powerful action. When a negative thought appears, ask, "Is this really true?" Then replace it with a positive one. Say to yourself, "I am ready. I can handle this. I am strong." You cannot stop negative thoughts from coming, but you can stop yourself from believing them. Discipline is the bridge between what you want now and what you want most. This truth leads us to tip 10. Visualize your goals. See it before you live it. Close your eyes and imagine the life you want. Picture yourself waking up every morning with energy and confidence. See yourself achieving your dreams, standing on a stage, running your own business, living in your dream home, supporting your family, inspiring others. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. This is the power of visualization. Your brain cannot tell the difference between something real and something deeply imagined. When you visualize your goals with emotion every single day, your brain begins to believe it is already true. And once your brain accepts this image, your actions, habits, and thoughts begin to align naturally with it. For example, if your goal is to speak English fluently, don't just repeat the sentence, "I want to be fluent." Instead, close your eyes each morning for a few minutes and see yourself confidently talking with strangers, smoothly answering questions in an interview, receiving applause after speaking on a stage. The more you feel that emotion inside you, the more your confidence grows. You begin to act like a fluent speaker, you study with greater focus, you speak without fear, and you stop worrying about small mistakes. Why? Because now your mind is supporting you, not fighting against you. Every morning and every night, visualize your goals as if they are already yours. Add details. What are you wearing? Who is with you? What do you see? Most importantly, feel the pride, the excitement, and the success. As Buddha once said, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. This brings us to tip 11. Set clear intentions. Your mind needs direction just like a ship needs a captain. Without intention, you drift aimlessly, lost and distracted. With intention, you guide your thoughts and emotions with clarity and power. An intention is a simple but powerful statement that tells your mind what to focus on, how to act, and what outcome to pursue. Imagine the difference between waking up and mindlessly scrolling your phone, or waking up and saying, "Today, I will remain calm, focused, and peaceful no matter what happens." Now, when someone tries to pull you into an argument, your mind remembers your intention, and instead of reacting with anger, you walk away with peace. Or perhaps your intention is, "Today, I will finish my article and move forward." Suddenly, when distractions appear, your brain brings you back to that purpose. Intentions act like a compass, protecting your energy and keeping you aligned with your goals. Each morning, write down or say aloud 1 to 3 clear intentions such as, "I will speak kindly to myself," "I will take one important step toward my dream," or "I will not react emotionally, but respond wisely." Say them with confidence and emotion. Remember this truth. Energy flows where intention goes. Your mind listens to your instructions, so give it the right ones. Now we arrive at tip 12. Develop self-discipline, the training of your inner warrior. Self-discipline is not punishment, it is strength. It is the ability to do what is right even when it feels uncomfortable. When your emotions whisper, "I don't feel like it," self-discipline replies firmly, "We are doing it anyway." Without discipline, you become a servant of your emotions. With discipline, you become their master. Imagine it is morning and you plan to rise early to meditate and work, but your mind tempts you with 10 more minutes of sleep. If you give in, you stay in bed, feel guilty, and repeat the cycle. But if you sit up and remind yourself, "I don't need motivation, I need action," you rise, you build trust with yourself, and you grow stronger. Discipline is created through small victories. Every time you push through discomfort, you prove to yourself that you are guided by purpose, not by comfort. Start small, wake up on time, make your bed, complete one task even when you don't feel like it. Track your habits, celebrate your progress, and remove the words, "I'll try." Replace them with "I will." This is how you train the warrior within. Tip 13 is about practicing mindfulness, the art of living in the present moment. So often, we eat our favorite meal, yet think about yesterday's argument. We sit with our loved ones, but worry about tomorrow's deadlines. We are alive, but not truly living. Mindfulness is the doorway to change. To be mindful means to return completely to this moment, your body, your breath, your feelings, and your surroundings. It means no longer being trapped in the past or anxious about the future. It is here, now, where peace and clarity live. Imagine walking to the market. Usually, your mind is restless, replaying conversations, worrying about exams, or doubting yourself. But with mindfulness, you pause. You feel the earth beneath your feet, the wind on your skin, the sky above you. You notice your breath, in and out. Suddenly, the weight of your thoughts softens. Anxiety fades. Your heart feels free. Mindfulness is not complicated. It begins with simple acts. When eating, just eat, without your phone. Taste every bite. When showering, feel the water as it touches your skin. When sadness or anger rises, don't escape. Sit with it. Breathe through it. When walking, notice each step, the air, the world around you. These small practices transform your life, because mindfulness is the art of coming home to yourself. Living in the present frees you from regrets of the past and fears of the future. It gives you strength, peace, and awareness. Remember this: happiness is not something you chase. It is something you discover when you stop running and simply exist. Tip 14 takes us deeper: meditation. If mindfulness is about presence, meditation is about going inward and cleansing the mind, heart, and soul. It is not tied to religion. It is not reserved for monks. It is for anyone, especially those with restless thoughts, heavy hearts, or quiet pain. Meditation gives you the power to calm emotions, clear negativity, focus your energy, and discover who you truly are beyond what the world tells you. Think of a difficult day when someone insults you. Without meditation, the pain lingers. You overthink, lash out, distract yourself, or sleep with frustration. But if you sit quietly, close your eyes, and meditate even for 5 minutes, something shifts. You observe your thoughts without judgment. You acknowledge your hurt, but no longer need to react. You breathe. Slowly the pain softens, your emotions settle, and your mind clears. That is the gift of meditation. It doesn't change the outside world. It changes you. And when you change, the world around you changes. Starting is simple. Sit in a quiet place, on a chair or cross-legged. Close your eyes. Focus on your breath, inhaling slowly, exhaling slowly. Thoughts will come, and that's okay. Just return to your breath. Begin with 2 minutes a day, then grow to 5, 10, 15. You don't need music, rituals, or perfection. You only need honesty and stillness. There is a quote worth carrying with you always. Sit in meditation for 10 minutes each day. Unless you are too busy, then you must sit for an hour. And now we arrive at tip 15, the final one. Write your pain, then write your power. Because journaling is not just writing on paper. It is a practice that can heal your heart. I have saved this for last because it may be the most powerful secret I have ever shared. Each of us carries unspoken pain, hidden feelings, old wounds from childhood, heartbreaks, fears no one else can see, dreams that feel impossibly far away. These emotions live inside us like storms, making us restless, exhausted, or hopeless. But there is a way to release them, to transform them into strength. And that way is writing. Journaling is not simply putting words on a page. It is a conversation with your soul. When you journal, there is no fear, no judgment, no shame. You can finally speak the truth you have been holding in. There are 2 powerful practices I want you to try. First, write your pain. Each night, take a few minutes and ask yourself, what hurt me today? What emotion am I hiding? What do I wish I could say to someone? Be raw. Be honest. Let the paper carry what your heart has been carrying alone. Second, write your power. After you release your emotions, ask, what am I proud of today? What did I learn? What is one small step I will take tomorrow? That simple shift changes you from a victim into the author of your own story. Imagine this. You had a breakdown. You cried alone. Instead of drowning in guilt or numbing yourself with endless scrolling, you open your notebook. You write, "Today I felt invisible. I felt like no one understands me. I'm tired of pretending." And then you take a breath and write, "But I still showed up today. I'm still here. I am healing. And I am proud of myself for not giving up." That is not just writing. That is transformation. Journaling gives you emotional resilience, mental clarity, and spiritual depth. Remember this. If you want to understand your mind, write. If you want to heal your heart, write. If you want to change your life, write. And if you are still here, reading these words, I want to speak directly to you. From my heart to yours. I know life can feel unbearably heavy sometimes. I know there are days you want to quit, when you feel unseen, when you believe nobody could ever understand you. But I understand. And I want you to know something deeply important. Everything will be okay. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but step by step, life will open again. You are not alone. You are not broken. You are healing. You are growing. You are becoming. Whatever your goal may be, whether it is to speak English fluently, to heal from your past, to build success, to make your family proud, or simply to wake up with peace in your heart, that I believe in you. Even if nobody else does, I do. Because I know that people like you, who keep going even when they are tired, are the ones who go the farthest. So don't give up. Your story is not finished yet. The best chapters of your life are still unwritten. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes for a moment and promise yourself, I will not quit. I am stronger than this. I am enough. I am proud of you. I am with you. And I will meet you again tomorrow. Until then, keep going. Keep believing. Keep loving yourself, because you are going to make it.